So today we are going to do what's called a beginning Pilates workout. I don't like to say beginning because that might sound like it's easy, and it should never be easy. So what it means is beginners can do it, gives them a great concept of what Pilates is all about. But you all who've been doing it for a while need to make sure that you're focused on every single muscle group. Focus on your breathing. Focus on that posture. Focus on those shoulders. You got this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I hope you enjoy it. All right. First, you're going to lay down and find the center of your mat. So just start off stretching really nice and long. You are going to inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. And as you exhale, you're going to pull that belly button in and up into that rib cage. So take that big breath in again. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. Exhale, pull the belly button in and up into the rib cage. Think about what you want your abs to look like. Okay, you're inhaling. Reach, stretch, lengthen that body. Create some space and exhale. Go ahead and pull those abs in and up. Bring your feet in towards your chest and go ahead and pull in. Give yourself a big hug to start off. We're going to rock in one direction. And let's rock in the other direction, just warming up that lower back. Okay, we're going to start with our 100. I want you to go ahead and bring those legs to that tabletop position. So what I mean by that is don't drop them down here. You're going to keep them right here, and they're going to be lined up with your hips. Start with those shoulders backing down on that mat. If your armpits are trying to touch the mat. And then I want you to inhale and lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring those arms right here. You're going to start pumping. It's an inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Make sure your shoulders are up like this. They're down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Trying to stay nice and steady. It's an aggressive pulse. Aggressive pulse with those arms. So it's not like this, you guys. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're looking right above those knees or into the thighs to make sure that you're getting that nice C-curve in your back. Keep pumping. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So you guys know I've lost count, right? Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a little bit more. Last 3, 4, 5. Hold it. See if you can reach a little bit further. And then bring those knees into your chest. Roll those shoulders back and down. I'm going to have you rock up or roll up to a seated position and just plant those feet onto that mat. Okay, when we're doing this, half roll down, you're going to take those hands underneath those knee pits. And I want you to check out that everything's in line again. Before you even start, just figure that out. Get all those toes pressed into the mat. Make sure they're fanned out a little bit. Lift yourself as tall as you can. Roll those shoulders down your spine. You're going to inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to tuck that chin towards your chest. And go back just until those arms are straight. Remember, the shoulders come with you. And now I want you to lift yourself back up and dive over in between those knees. Round yourself back up to that center. You're looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, round yourself down. Bring those shoulders with you. And bring yourself back up. And I don't have a death grip on those knee pits. Okay, I'm just casually using them here for guidance. So don't follow your mind. Okay, you're going to inhale. Push those toes into the mat. And bring yourself back. And just hold here for a second. You're going to take those hands away, and they're going to stay right here to your side. I'm reaching through my fingertips. As I go down an inch, I'm going to continue to reach through those fingertips. Now, come up an inch. Bring those arms or those hands back. And then lift yourself up again and go over. So I know there's so much to think about. But if you just practice rounding that back, I would be so excited and keeping the shoulders down. So you inhale again. Okay, round it back. Take it back just till those arms are straight. Hold it here for a second. Make sure your shoulders aren't here. Okay? Take those hands away. So I've got them reaching. I'm going to reach through my hands as I come down an inch. Come down another inch. Lift up an inch. Lift up another inch. Bring those hands back. Round yourself up and over. Bring it back to that center. Sit up tall. All of those toes are pressed in, heels pressed in. You inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round it down. Make sure those shoulders stay with you. Take the hands away. Reach to the fingertips as you come down an inch. Come down another inch. Come down another inch. And go the rest of the way down, all the way down. Stretch out super nice and long. Okay, bring those hands right by your side. We're going to draw that right knee in towards our chest and take it up to the ceiling. So, different flexibility here. This might be where you're at. You might be straight. You might be here. I want you thinking about using that core for stability. Okay, you're going to cross the body and lift. It's a cross, out, and lift. So it's a circle, but your hips aren't moving very much. I don't want you to flop over to the side when that leg comes across. Hips are stable. It's an inhale, stop at the top. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. For fun, let's do one more and hold. Now take it out, cross and lift. Here's 2 and 3 and 4. And those abs should be getting a little bit tired here. 5, because you're holding them so tight. 6. It's an inhale, exhale. My butt's not coming off of the mat. And last one. Bring that knee in. Go ahead and give it a big squeeze. See if you can pull it in a little bit more. You can hear a little bit pop, pop. Okay, slide that leg up. Bring the other knee in. Stretch it. Feel that stretch in that other hip there, in that groin area. Open up. Take that leg up towards the ceiling. Take those hands along by your side. Okay, here we go. You cross down and lift. Here's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Open up that chest. Here's 6 and 7 and 8. Hold it here. Now take it out, cross and lift. Remember, I'm not trying to fling myself over. Okay, I'm trying to stabilize those hips. I'm trying to use those abs. Use the hands by your side. Okay, and around. Let's do one more. And hold. Bring that knee in. Give it a big squeeze. Bring the other knee in. Give it a big squeeze. Roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to rock up and roll left. We're rolling like a ball. Woo! So, I would tell people, if you have never rolled like a ball before, or if you've never rolled like a ball on purpose, we're going to do it on purpose. So, I want you to pull those knees in. Now, if you are just starting this and you want to get used to it, go ahead and feel free to put those hands right underneath here. It gives you a little bit more oomph when you come back up. Otherwise, you are going to tuck in so tight right here. And I want you to find your balance. So no matter where you are, you're lifting those feet up right now, and you're finding that balance. And just enjoy it for a second. And as you imagine yourself a ball, you are going to roll back and come back up. Woo, I almost put myself forward. So, the trick here is control, you guys. You're going to inhale, take it back, and back up. Oh, that was fun. All right, here we go. Inhale, and lift. Stay tucked in as you go back, and lift. Now we'll go just like 3 a little bit faster, okay? So here we go. Take it back, lift it up, and up, and up. One more, and up. Hold it there. Plant those feet down. Scoot yourself back just a little bit and round yourself all the way down. So hopefully you found the center of the mat. We're going to go into our series of 5. So I want you to draw that right knee into your chest and just put both hands on top of that knee for right now. Okay? I do do not want you to get cramps in your feet, but, and if you're feeling it, you can go between flexing and pointing. You hold this right here. Now make sure it's not out to the side this way. It's not out to the side this way. You're bringing it right back towards your chest. Lift up that left leg to a 45. Okay, we're going to try to just keep it here for a second. Because what I want you to do is feel that length coming out of that left leg. Okay, and this right knee is being pulled in, but it's being pulled in straight. It's not here, this leg's not here, and it's not given up here. You're pressing it up. Okay, now lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and I want you to bring that knee towards you. 1, 2, without moving this all over. And switch. 1, 2. And switch. 1, 2. Try not to move that upper body. 1, 2. 1, 2. Breathe, breathe. Very good. 1, 2. So important to breathe. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Shoulders should not be around your ears. 1, 2. 1, 2. Almost there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come back to that right side and hold it there again. Or is everything in line? You have everything lined up because we are going to go for 8 fast. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both knees in. Let your head relax. Roll those shoulders back and down. Woo! We're going to go into our double leg stretch. So this one, keep those hands right there on the shins, like we ended in the perfect position. We knew what we were doing. Okay, now round it up right here. Okay, this is your ball. We just did this, we just rolled all over. But now I want you to extend those legs out and extend the arms back. Okay, those arms are not flapping here and here. You just go straight back. Hold the knees in. Okay, you're going to inhale, stretch nice and long. Exhale, pull in. Now remember, you do not want to do anything like this if you're beginning. That back is definitely going to take over. So press it up, and we're trying to make nice healthy spines, not hurt our back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, stretch, and exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Ooh, let your head come down. Roll those shoulders back and down again. Very good. Going into our next one, which is going to be our lower legs. Those hands, again, long by your side. That doesn't mean out here or right here. Fingertips are pretty, or those thumbs are pretty close to your side because these are our stabilizers and we want to be able to use them. Okay, take those legs right up to that ceiling and then plant that tailbone onto the mat a little bit. So none of this. We're right here and this is where we come back to. Flex those feet, take them fist distance apart. Okay, you are going to hold here for a second because I want to let you know that this is not a competition on how far you can lower those legs to the mat. Because you're going to have to use momentum to pick them back up and we don't want that. So you're inhaling, hold those abs in, lower for 1, 2, 3. It's a smooth movement. Point the toes, slowly lift for 1. And it's so slow and don't lift that butt up. Here we go. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Hold, point those toes, lift for 1. Flex the feet. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Point and lift. Flex the feet. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Point, lift. Now we're going to reverse that. If you feel like your back is taking over, don't even go down that far with those feet, okay? Here we go. You're inhaling, go 1 down. Flex the feet. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Point the toes. Lower for 1. And flex. 3, 2, 1. Point the toes. Lower for 1. I know this is hard. Flex. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Point those toes. Lower down. Hold it here for just some good times. I'm like hot in here. My air just turned off. Flex. And lift, lift, lift. So if you see me turning a different shade, It's not because I'm holding my breath. It's because it's getting very hot in here. All right, bring those knees in, roll your shoulders back and down. And we are going into our scissors. Our lovely scissors. We take them up to the ceiling. Again, I'm not back here with my bottom. I'm making sure that my tailbone is down. Okay? I'm going to lift my head, neck, and shoulders, and I'm going to wrap both hands around that right hamstring, calf, ankle, whatever you can get a hold of. Drop that other leg down and look at how beautiful your body lines up, right? You're not off to the side here or here. You're going to pull 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. These are not fast. You're slicing through the air. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe, breathe. Here's 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost there. 1, 2. Let's do one more on this side. 1, 2. Bring both legs up. Let your head come down. Relax it. Roll those shoulders back and down. Really give yourself that big breath here. Congratulate yourself for making it through 4 because we're going into the last one. So I want you to take one hand, stack it on top of the other. Don't lace them. Let's stack it to give our head a nice place to rest. Okay? Keep those elbows super nice and wide. I love to go through this one nice and slow so that you can all feel that this is not your normal crisscross. This is our Pilates crisscross. It is armpit to the knee. Okay, and that's hard to remember, especially if you've only been in that gym doing these. Okay, so stay with me on this cue. I'm going to have my right knee in. I'm taking my left leg out to a 45. Okay, I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. See if you can lift through the center a little bit more. And you are just slightly twisting that armpit over. And you come back to the center and you switch. Lift a little bit higher through the center. Then take that armpit over towards that knee, back to the center, switch. You are trying so hard not to move that lower body. So what that means is I don't want your knee crossing your body. I don't want your butt coming off the mat because that's what you're used to seeing when you do this. And switch. It's nice and controlled. Back, switch. Does it hurt? Yes, because it's Pilates. Keep going. Switch. And breathe and lift. Over, center. Woo! And up. Over. I laughed when I started hurting. Here we go. Lift it up. Take it over. Hold it there for a second. Are you lined up or your hips on that mat? You're going to see if you can lift a little bit higher. See if you can lift a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Come back to the center. You know you're not done. Take it to the other side. Lift it up and over. Hold here. See if you can take it higher. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. Woohoo! Bring it in. You did the series of 5. Now we get to rock and roll up again to a seated position because we get to stretch a little bit. Now, is stretching easy in Pilates? No, because we are working all the time and our abs never get a break. So if we remember why we're doing certain exercises, it's going to help, right? This exercise is called a spine stretch. It's because it stretches the spine. This is like not called hamstring stretch. Okay, spine. So take those arms out into that sleepwalking position and roll those shoulders back and down. So start off really nice and tall. I want you to inhale, lifting through the spine, not the shoulders, the spine. Now, I want you to pull the belly button back. So see where I didn't do anything else except for I was here. Now I'm here. I didn't go here. I went here and here. Okay? So hold here. As I'm trying to pull my abs back, I'm reaching through the fingertips. But as you can see, I'm reaching. I'm not going anywhere because I'm equally pulling back. Okay? Now, as you continue to reach forward, your chin is going to tuck in and you're going to keep pulling through your lower back. Keep stretching through your fingertips. I don't want the fingertips to come to your feet. I want them to be lined up so your arm or your biceps and your ears are lined up. I'm reaching forward through my fingertips. I'm pulling back through my abs, and you inhale. As you exhale, I want you to slowly bring yourself back up to that sitting position, and your arms or your shoulders should still not be here. They should be right where we started. So you inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine first. Reach through those fingertips, like somebody's pulling you this way, somebody's pulling you that way. You're going to inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. You start reaching forward, but don't lose that pull going back. That lower back is getting that stretch. You're inhaling. As you exhale, I want you to round yourself up. You keep that chin tucked in. Look at those thighs until you have to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, last one. Pull those abs in. Reach through the fingertips. Okay, keep reaching through the fingertips as you bring yourself forward. You stretch. You pull with your back in opposition. You inhale. Those abs are holding on so tight. And coming all the way back up to a seated position. Go ahead and let those arms wiggle out a little bit. That gets to be a lot. And if you thought that was a lot, then you were doing it right. Yay! All right, next one is our side. I slow this one down for you too, because again, not collapsing the spine. We're trying to stay nice and tall. I don't know why I'm talking so much today, but stick with it. We're gonna go right here, you guys. I'll try not to clap during all the videos. Okay, hold right here. I want you to inhale, lift up super, super nice and tall. Okay, oh, you're gonna get so tired of hearing me say tall is not shoulders around the ears, it's tall through the spine. You're gonna inhale, lift taller through the spine, exhale, twist. Now I want you to stay here for a second, because you're gonna inhale even taller through the spine, and then I want you to reach forward, 1. You can go a little bit further, 2. You're trying to reach past that pinky toe, 3. Come back up, we go right back to the center. You inhale, lift up tall, I'm looking forward. I exhale, I twist. I hold there. Because I want you to inhale, lift up even taller so you don't collapse. And then exhale, take it 1. A little bit further, 2. The last one, 3. Come up to the center. Here we go. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift even taller. Exhale, reach for 1. A little bit further, 2. The last one, 3. Coming back to the center, just 1 more. Inhale, exhale, twist it. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, reach for 1. A little bit further, 2. The last one, 3. Coming back to the center and let those heavy arms come down. Shake them out. We're going to go over to our stomach because we are going to do our single leg and a double leg kick. Again, I'm going to talk you through this because I know this is a doozy for some of you that have lower back pain. And most of the reason why is extensions can be tricky if you're not pulling in those abs away from the mat and not squeezing those glutes, okay? So let's start off with our forehead onto our hands. So just have my hands like this, and I'm just going to set my forehead on top. I'm just going to relax it, which you know feels good. Okay, I'm going to bring my legs together like I'm trying to seal those thighs together, okay? And you're going to hold here for a second. Try to relax that upper body, okay? Just stop thinking about what you're doing after class. Just think in this moment here. You are going to pull the belly button up away from the mat. So you're trying to create a space between the mat and your abs, okay? Automatically, when I do that, my glutes tighten so much, and that's what I want you to do. That is your core muscles that are going to help you extend the back, not use the back, okay? So it's going to give you a good stretch. So go ahead and relax for a second. Try it 1 more time. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, pull the belly button away from the mat. You're trying to create space. Your glutes are going to squeeze. Your butt cheeks should be nice and tight. And then relax. Now, if that is hard for you right now, and you're still trying to get that, I only want you practicing that and not moving on to the next one, okay? But if you think you've got that, and you're really getting that pull, move on with me here. So keep the head down for now. You're going to bring that right heel towards your butt, 1, 2, and then you lower. Before you do a single thing, hold the belly button into the spine, tighten the glutes. Kick the left heel, 1, 2, and lower. 1, 2, right and lower. We're alternating 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to hold that midsection as still as you can. And that's how you really know if those abs are being pulled in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pull those abs away from the mat. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Almost there. 1, 2. Let's do one more on each side. Here's 1, 2. And lower down. Yay! Okay, if we got that, beautiful, because now we're moving on to the double leg kick. So this involves the same thing. It's an extension. It's even more of an extension. So take those arms to the back and let those elbows fall out a little bit. Okay, so I am onto my left cheek, my left facial cheek. This. Okay, right here, hold it. And just for fun here, hold the belly button into the spine and remind yourself what that should feel like. So when we go into an extension, you remember that that's a must, okay? If you do not think that you are going to be able to support yourself, I don't want you to do anything but practice pulling the belly button in towards the spine and squeezing that tush, okay? Otherwise, here we go. We're going to kick both legs towards us. 1, 2, 3. I want you to plant the toes on the mat. Extend back. When you extend back, I want you pulling that belly button in as much as you can, and you're going to go to the right cheek. And it's 1, 2, 3. Toenails down. Lift yourself up. Pull those abs in, and go to the other side. Let the elbows fall out. 1, 2, 3. Toes down. Lift your body up. Pull those abs in. Take it to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Toenails down. This is the last one. Pull those abs in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach. Bring those hands by your side. Push yourself back. We're going to give ourselves a nice stretch here. So on these stretches, you are so, guess what? Your abs still don't get a break. Okay, so line yourself up. I want you looking at the mat. So I don't want you tucked down here. I don't want you looking here. You're looking straight down. Think about lengthening the neck. Okay, so that means you are pressing your neck or your head towards the wall, window, wherever. Okay, hold here. As you do that, I want you to draw the shoulder blades down and feel like you are really stretching that neck out nice and long. Okay, now I want you to feel like you're pressing the tailbone away, okay, like towards the other wall. And some of you are just going to be like, I have no idea what she's talking about, so I'm glad she can't see me. But honestly, you're using your imagination. You'll feel your body shift. Okay, hold here. Now from here, I want you to drop that chin, tuck it in, round that back. Okay, hold here. See if you can round that back even more. You're pushing that lower up, not your shoulders. The shoulders are going to do their thing. Okay, now sit back a little bit. Keep pulling those abs in. You're working in opposition again. Your butt's going heavy in one direction. Your back is being pressed up towards the other direction, which again means those abs are working. Hold here. Let your head relax a little bit. Bring yourself right back to that tabletop position. We're going to go over into our side kicks. It's going to be a blast cardio. I like to stretch at the very end for you just to give you a little bit of, so that you can get out and do other things today. So take yourself, bring yourself on the back part of the mat. So I am totally lined up. The worst thing you can do, even as you keep doing Pilates, is just automatically assume you're lined up when you hit that mat. I suggest everybody stays lined up before they even move, okay? Because you need this to be straight and you need the legs to be straight. This is your stabilizer. Use it here so that you don't roll this way, okay? We're also going to use the bottom leg so we don't roll this way. the beauty of that body. So hold right here. You're going to take both feet and you're going to move them to the front corner of the mat. So my back is still lined up here. My feet are lined up together. Hopefully my legs are lined up together and they're not like this. Okay? And I look like I'm in that pike position. So if it doesn't look like it there, if you go, I'm in a pike position. Okay? Hold this here. Turn that toe out a little bit. Lift it up. And then I want you to slowly bring it down. When you go down, you're reaching through the leg. You lift. You slowly bring it down. You come up. And I want you to slowly bring it down. This leg right here is working. Okay? So you should be using that as your stabilizer. It shouldn't be moving all over. And lift and lower. Let's do two more like that. Lift it up, lower down. Last one, lift and lower. And now just point that toe a little bit and see if you can line up that body. If you're still stretching nice and long through here. Little circles, tiny circles. 1, 2, 3. They're nice and controlled. 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Flex that foot, okay? You are going to bring it forward for 1. Point that toe, bring it back. Now, you should be going in a nice straight line, forward and back. I don't want this leg to be all over the place when you're doing it. So if it needs to be smaller, make it smaller. You want to control it, and you want to do it right from the start, okay? Baby steps. Pilates is practice, okay? The best of us get sloppy, okay? And bring it forward. And I said the best of us, like meaning myself. Definitely, I know you guys know this better. Bring it forward. But I love you and I want to teach you. So go forward and back and forward and back. Take it forward. 1 more, you guys, forward. Bring it back. Just stretch there for a second and see if you can hold it. This leg right here is really planted on that mat, okay? You're going to have this hand here because I know I'm moving mine, but I want you to move yours. I want you to keep it here. Bring that leg back and bring it together. You should feel like this leg is so nice and stretched out. We're going to go into inner thigh because we don't have to do a lot of side kick series. We're just going to bring this leg in here. Now, if it's easier for you to go here, that's okay. Just don't round your body into it. You can go here. Perfect. Turn that leg or that toe up towards the ceiling. Keep it nice and long. Lift, lower. Feel like you're pushing those toes away from your body. You're stretching it. Lift, lower, lift, and lift. Lift, and lift. Keep going and breathe, breathe. Let's do 1 more and then bring it halfway up. Hold there. Tiny circles. Remember how tiny the circles were? Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. Now lift it up, and I want you to hold here, okay? You're going to pulse up from here for 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it all the way down. Woo! Bring those legs here, and I want you to come up, and you're going to give yourself a little woo over to the side. Try to get that woo in. It does help. Okay, take it over here. Remember, we have to line ourselves up no matter how long we've been doing this. Okay, you're going to pick up those feet, move them to the corner of the mat. Pike position. This never changed. I shouldn't be seeing this elbow. Okay, if you need to do this, that's okay, but not this. Okay, so make sure that this isn't taking you out of alignment. Stabilizer. You lift, lengthen down. 2, lengthen. 3, hold those abs tight. Don't fall back. Remember, that's what this leg is for, so you don't end up back here. Does it matter how high your leg goes? No. Okay? It's not how flexible are you right now. It's, am I doing it right? Am I lengthening when I come down? Am I making that leg as long as I can? And lift. And lower. Let's do one more lift. And lower down. Keep it hip width apart or fist distance because like I said, everybody thinks these are their hips. This is good. You're going to do little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Okay, flex that foot. Make that leg nice and long. Take it forward. Bring it back. Here's 2 and back. 3 and 4, 5. Remember, it's in a straight line. Here is 6, 7. Point to the back. And 8. This time when you point it back, hold it there. I want you to tap it down for 8. 1, 2. Did I tap down for 8 on the other side? If I didn't, well, we needed it more than this one anyway. Hold here, take it back. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember stabilizer. Remember this hand. Take it back. Lengthen those legs. Inner thigh. Bring that leg in. Cross that body. You can be here as long as you're not here. Okay? Hold. Lengthen that bottom leg. You're going to lift. Lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold, hold, hold. Those little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down for a second because I want you to lift it up as high as you can lift it up. And then you're going to pulse. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Slide that leg out. Go ahead and just roll yourself over to your back and begin to stretch. Okay? And then this will be it for today. So taking those feet, planting them on the mat. Remember how important those feet are for balance. If you start tilting them out or in, you're not going to have the same sense of stability. You need your toes to be pressed in. It means your big toe too. It means your little toe. Fan them out, okay? Let's just start with those arms long by our side. And I want you to draw that right knee up into that tabletop. Then bring that left knee to join it, okay? And the reason why I want you to hold here for a second is I want to make sure that you're lined up. Your hips are even. If you're feeling like you're going off to the side, bring them back around town. Take that right leg and cross that left thigh, right? So I've got my right leg across in that figure 4 stretch. Hold here for a second. See if you can use your imagination and imagine you're pressing that right knee away. So I don't have to physically press it. I'm going to think about it. Okay, you're going to hold here. Now take both hands, wrap them around your left hamstring. That, right? Try to relax up on the top of your body, those shoulders. Okay? I'm still imagining my right knee is being pressed out, my hips are lined up, and I'm going to pull that left leg towards me, but I'm not going to let my body collapse. I want to stay long through the spine. So my knee is going away. As I pull the left leg in a little bit more, I'm not letting that right leg drag in. Okay, hold here. Also, make sure that you're not leaning to one side or the other. If you feel like you're leaning towards that right side, get yourself straightened out by pushing that tush down a little bit towards the mat. Okay, you can bring it in a little bit more. And you're inhaling, and every time you exhale, see if you can bring it in more without compromising position. Okay, go ahead and take that left leg up towards the ceiling. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders and see if you can walk up that leg as high as you can go. And then I want you to let your head relax and see if you can bring that leg with you. So sometimes you're going to be, bent knee, which is like that feels great too. So whatever feels best for you, you're going to do a big circle with that ankle. Okay, and that means an ankle popping circle. Not a tiny baby circle. You're really stretching it out and strengthening those ankles. And hold. I want you to flex. Point, flex, point, flex, and point. This time as you flex, hold that flex, see if you can pull it towards you a little bit more. Beautiful. And we get to switch. So let's go ahead and start off with those feet down, even on this side, so we make sure we're lined up before we get ourselves into a stretch. Okay, draw that left knee in towards you this time, and then bring that right knee in. I'm in that tabletop position. Okay, everything should still feel lined up as I bring that left leg across my right, and I'm in that figure four stretch. Right here, you are thinking about pressing that left knee, thinking about it, away from your body. If you start leaning to the left, I want you to plant that right hip forward a little bit into that mat. Okay, take both hands, take them behind your right hamstring. Pull that leg in. Woo, give it a stretch. You're going to inhale and exhale. Take that big breath in, see if you can pull that leg in a little bit more. You're inhaling and exhaling. Make sure you're lined up. You're pulling that leg in. So this is not compromising form. So this is where I am. And if I go here, I start falling all over. Go back to this right here. That's your stretch. You inhale. Make sure your shoulders aren't here. Roll them down. Exhale. You can pull that knee in further than two. Okay, take that right leg up towards the ceiling. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and see if you can walk up that leg. If that is not possible or available to you, then don't worry about it. Just give yourself a stretch. Okay, that ankle roll is big in one direction. And then it is big in the other direction. And then I want you to flex. Point, flex, point, and let's flex it. Hold that flex. Pull that leg towards you a little bit more. This time lift that booty up off the mat if you can. Give yourself that amazing stretch. And ta-da! We are going to rock up or roll up to a seated position, and then we are coming off of that mat. So, however you want to get yourself up, standing up to a nice tall body lengthening position here. I want you to turn those toes out into a Pilates stance. So that's what a Pilates stance is. It's those heels together, toes are turned out. If you have knees that are like, nope, they're not gonna bring it, that's okay. You can turn them. You can take them for a little bit, but if you can keep them together here, you're gonna inhale, and I'm gonna come back here. There we go. Inhale, lift up tall. As you exhale, think about bringing those arms over, tuck that chin in, and hold it here. Inhale, exhale, round yourself up. You're coming up vertebra by vertebra. I'd like you to tuck that chin in until you say, oh, I cannot tuck that chin in anymore. And then lift up. Don't get into the bad habit of bringing those shoulders up when your arms go up. Your arms are reaching, your shoulders are going down. You take it over. You hold it. You're going to inhale and exhale, round it, round it, round it. And roll those shoulders back and down. Let's do one more big breath in. Okay, shoulders are down. Take it over. I'm going to turn this way. I want you to see when you go over, you're not just flopping here. You're keeping that back pressed up to the ceiling because the abs never get a break. Right? You're coming up slowly, 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 and roll those shoulders back and down. The next stretch and the next stretch, not the next stretch. The next stretch, last one, is a plie. Don't stick that butt out. You're sliding up and down a wall. Right? So I'll turn this way. I want to inhale, bring the arms up, not the shoulders, and I'm going to exhale, slide down a wall. Don't do this. Okay, slide down. Now bring yourself back up for a big breath. And then exhale, slide down. Shoulders are open. Lift yourself back up. One more big breath in. Exhale, lower. Come back to the center and give yourself a big hug. And if you made it through this video, listening to me, congratulations. Okay? Have a good day.